Oh, my internet is not slow. Oh, it looks like I only got one signal, one bar. Hey fam, it's your girl Miss Diva Trucker, and I'm coming in today because I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit. If y'all had questions about the upcoming class that's happening, the freight agent class that will be July the 20th. And also, I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Let me know if you can hear me or see me. I know y'all can see me. Let me know if you can hear me. Give me 1 second. Let me see. But if you can hear me, let me know, so I don't have to do anything to my microphone. Let me see. This is my microphone. Let's see. Maybe. Am I sounding? You can hear it? Okay. Am I sounding far away, or I'm okay? Okay. Today, what I wanted to do was talk to you about. Okay. Thank you. What I wanted to do. Thank you, Zay. Long time no see. What I wanted to do today is talk to you guys about turning your liabilities into assets. Okay. If y'all know me for the last, I think 3 years or whatever the case may be, my personal car, y'all know I bought it a couple years ago, and it was a Infinity QX60, right? And it stayed at the yard because I was on the road so much that I just used it maybe for the weekend or whatever the case may be, right? So once I moved over here to Georgia, it's like I'm thinking, man, and where I live kind of like in the country, right? So, it's like up and down these, I live off a dirt road, up and down the hill, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm just losing money every month on this truck, on this car, paying for a vehicle that isn't making me money. So what I want you guys to think about is when you're going to purchase your next vehicle or whatever the case may be, instead of buying something like that is a luxury item, like a Range Rover or a Mercedes or whatever the case may be, I know everybody works hard, making their money and all this kind of stuff. But do we want to keep up with the Joneses, or do we want to continue to make money? When after I read that book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, Rich Dad Poor Dad, it made me realize that I was paying for a liability that wasn't bringing me in any kind of income just to ride back and forth to the office every day, right? So what I decided to do, and I want you all to try to do this as well, is to establish your LLC, right? Start building on your business credit, okay? If your personal credit is not good, start working on that, okay? I'm almost finished. I'll be finished with my certifications to do help people with their credit in a little bit. I'm studying right now, making sure I know what to do and making sure that I follow the procedures to help you guys get your credit ratings up, okay? So once you get your credit ratings up on your personal side, and also you establish your credit rating for your business side, before you are able to get like a big loan, a good loan from companies on business, my experience is that it's going to take you about 2 years, okay, to really establish a good business credit. And it doesn't have to be a whole lot of money. Like we start with small accounts, and then you build up, build up, build up, build up. One thing that you can do to increase your credit score, if it's on the personal side, one thing that you can do immediately is piggyback off of somebody else's good credit. So if you have a family member or somebody that you know that has a great credit score, you can ask them if they will put you on as what is called an authorized user. Okay, if you do that, and now when you become an authorized user for them, they credit limit, they have to have, like, you know, come on credit limits, but they don't really use it that much. So their what is that score? It's not big. Their utilization is not that big, right? Now, if you have a person that has great credit and they're worried about you being an authorized user or whatever the case may be, you don't actually get the card. Okay, when you let somebody come onto your account or piggyback off your account, the easiest way is if you have a family member, okay, that has good credit. The easiest way is to get them. All they do is make a phone call, say, hey, I want to add such and such to my account. A couple of months later, it's going to shoot your credit limit way up, okay, if they have really good credit, okay. That is one way. The other way is to actually fight it. Keep your credit cards low, keep all that stuff low, and you'll be able to raise it that way. Not only that, work on the business, because when you're working on the business credit, you're starting that business credit from absolutely zero, okay? So it's going to take you at least 3 months to get a paydex score. And what you want is a paydex score of 80 or higher. Then they have other scores as well that banks look at that you want to try to see if you can get, like your business FICO score and all that kind of stuff. And a lot of it just takes time for you to get a good rating, okay? So what you can do, what I did was I took that card and I was like, I don't need to be riding around in a Infinity. All I need is something to get me back and forth to the office. And it was like, you know, I worked so hard, I had a choice of either, you know, should I get, like, you know how when, you know, we want a new vehicle, we'll be looking at, should I get like a Range Rover? Should I get like a Mercedes? Should I get a BMW? Should I get, you know, this and that? And at the end of the day, I realized that none of those vehicles, if I spend that money, that is going to personal, right? And I can't get that money back. So it would be that I'm spending money on a brand new vehicle just to sit in my yard, you know, just to take me from home to work. Okay. Am I more, do I care more about status, like how we look to other people or whatever the case may be? Or do we care about making money, right? And I care about making money. I don't care about, you know, if I'm riding a Range Rover, a Lexus, a BMW, Mercedes Benz, nothing like that. All I want is something that is practical, that you can, that I can get from point A to point B. Got air conditioning, the windows roll up and down, 4 tires, we good, right? So what I decided to do was take that liability. I'm sorry. Take that liability and turn it into a asset. Okay. So turned the Infinity in. Went and brought a 2006 Honda Odyssey. Okay, that's like the minivan, right? I'm not, you know, out there turning heads. Ain't nobody checking for me in the minivan, right? And pay cash for that. And then instead of buying a luxury vehicle, buy something to add to the fleet. Okay? So if you can get a truck, get a truck. Okay? So not only if you add the truck to the fleet, if it's a pickup truck, if it's over a gross amount of something like a F-250, F-350, a Dodge Ram 2500, 3500, whatever the case may be, if it can carry a, you know, load or whatever the case, you can make that vehicle and turn it into a under your carrier authority. Does that make sense? Instead of going and get a luxury vehicle or another personal vehicle that is not making you any kind of money, it's not bringing you any kind of income, go and get a vehicle such as a truck, even if it ain't a semi truck, get a pickup truck, box truck, or whatever that case may be, because the note on that, if you put it under your own authority, then that is a write-off. You know, the fuel, all that kind of stuff, just like you would do your semi truck, writing that off, the depreciation, all that kind of stuff, just like you would do that, you can write that truck off. Okay, so the truck that I decided to get, I looked at Dodge Rams 2500s, the 3500. Those things are huge, and they take diesel, and you have to put DEF in them as well. And I looked at the Dodge Ram 3500. I looked at they have Dodge Rams that have Cummins engines in them. Okay, now these trucks have Cummins engines in them. So usually with flatbed, if you're doing hot shot, I do know that a lot of times you don't carry over 10,000 pounds. Okay, depending on your trailer. And since I have a CDL, then I'm able to carry, you know, whatever it is that I need to carry, whatever my weight will allow me to carry. Now, the weight class on the Nissan, and it's not the regular Nissan Titan. This is the Nissan Titan Hd Pro 4X. Okay, they are very expensive, like a semi. Yes, well, not like a brand new semi. Okay, a used truck will cost you as much as a brand new. A used semi truck will cost you as much as a brand new pickup truck. Okay, now for the brand new pickup truck, it's a 2021. Nissan has one of the best warranties out there in the game. They're like 100,000 miles bumper to bumper warranty, right? And also with the with what's going on with the trucks right now, like it's hard to find a new truck, used truck. It's hard to find equipment right now, right? So with Nissan, nobody else offered anything. They was all marking up their prices on vehicles. And also they didn't have any like special deals or whatever the case may be. So they didn't have any special deals like Nissan had. Nissan offered, what they had was a, hold on one second. Hello, this is Tamara speaking. Can I help you? Hey, how are you? Yes, sir. Yes, I got the certificate of insurance that I sent over to the shipper, but I didn't get the carrier package yet. Oh, I did get something that said, I got something that said, look on the website and get it from there. Oh, okay, I got it. Okay. 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 Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Okay. Bye-bye. Okay, I apologize. But yeah, they're marking up the prices of the vehicles, right? So for example, there could be a truck, a brand new truck that is normally maybe, I would say 50 something $1,000. They mark them up to like $60,000 because of this shortage. It's a shortage on, I think it's the electronic piece of the key of making the doors or something. I don't know what it is, but it's some sort of shortage. But anyway, Nissan had a offer where it is zero down, no interest, right? Zero interest. And what you do is, if you can take that vehicle and put it under your carrier authority and run it under Hot Shot, you can put your logo on the side, your MC number, and things like that. And I'm thinking, okay, what can I pull with the truck? So you can pull flatbed loads. I always run flatbed. I have a lot of flatbed loads. Okay. So you can run steel, anything that doesn't weigh over like 10,000 pounds, you can pull. Okay. So that includes a lot of freight. Also, not only that, you can pull RV trailers. You can pull the travel trailers. Hey, Arshawn, you almost finished with school. Arshawn is almost finished with training. How much more time you got, Arshawn? I think he has only a week left. So Arshawn will be finished with his training at Stevens and can you back up, Arshawn? Because I'm going to need you to be able to back. Are you ready to go solo? I'm putting the tires on the truck for you now. Okay. What is Nissan offer? Nissan offer is on their brand new vehicles. If you get a brand new vehicle, you can get 0% interest and zero down. Okay. So if I'm going to get a vehicle, I'm not going to get a Range Rover. I'm not going to get a Mercedes. I'm not going to get a BMW. I'm not going to get any of that. I'm going to ride around in a 2006 Honda Odyssey paid for, and also use my credit to get a truck that makes money so that the note will be taken care of, and anything that goes wrong with that truck, you can deduct it off of your business. Does that make sense? Then what I'm going to do, there's a lot of people that, they do real estate. They also do, I was thinking about doing some, the Turo thing. This is where you go buy nice cars and you rent them out to people so that they can buy. And you rent them out to people that they use your car, your vehicle. And you'll go get like a Tesla, a Range Rover, all kinds of cars that you can go get, and you rent it out to people. In the Atlanta area, it's a need for that because you have celebrities, you have people that come into Atlanta and they want a nice vehicle to ride in. Okay, so I have a friend of mine that has a Tesla. Okay, got a brand new Tesla, and the Tesla, hold on one second. Hello, I'm on live. That's okay. That's okay. And the Tesla actually pays for itself. So the Tesla actually pays for itself. Okay. So not only did he buy himself a Tesla, but his wife a brand new car as well. But you don't look at it as, personal. You have to look at it as a business. Because if you get too emotionally attached to the vehicles and things like that, you may not be wanting to lease it out or whatever. But they got those vehicles totally just for leasing them out. So all they have to do is lease that vehicle out for 1 week, and it pays the insurance and the amount of money that for the note. So then they are paying off a brand new Tesla, right? Just by renting it out. They take the money that they make from the Tesla and rent it out. She takes the money that they make from their brand new car, Nissan, whatever the latest Nissan or Kia or something, and take that and rent it out. That was one way that I could have went with vehicles, but I don't have much experience in doing that, okay? And I see that a lot of people that do that, they have a lot of vehicles. They may have, 5, 10, or whatever the case may be, okay? And then with the Turo, you have to, sometimes take it to the airport. You got to get it right back home. It's a lot with that, right? So what I decided to do is I'm going to get into the RV business. okay? Instead of getting into cars and renting out cars, I'll be renting out RVs, because one of the things that I can do with the RV is I can put the RV on a property, and if people want to rent them out, you know, I can put it around the pond. They can rent out the vehicle, the RV for the weekend, and you know, they could go fishing and whatever the case may be. Or what I could do is travel trailers are only about you can get a brand new travel trailer for about $15,000, right? So they had the Atlanta Motor Speedway here. They have football games. They have tailgating parties. They have all that kind of stuff. So if I get the RV, right, under the business, you get the RV under the business, you rent it out, because the payment on the payment on the RV is maybe like $150, $200 a month, right? So you rent out the RV, they pay anywhere between, you know, $1,000 or whatever a week to rent the RV, right? So you rent out the RV, that pays for the truck, and that pays for the RV itself, all the insurance and everything else. Okay, so you don't look at it as a personal thing, you look at it as a business. Okay, you're in the business of renting out RVs. So I'll rent out the RV. A lot of times people like to stay in RVs now because they don't like to stay in hotels, especially around where I am. There's not like real luxury hotels and all that kind of stuff. So if you're at the Atlanta Motor Speedway, they have the race car drivers. People come from out of town to go to those events, and they like to stay out there on the premises. So I will be able to have my RV available for rent, and I can deliver it to them, set it up. They can either come get it, put it on the back of their truck, and go on down the road. Okay, so you require them to have insurance on it, and in order to rent the vehicle, but everything is insured and it pays for itself. Okay, does that make sense? Titan Hd, a heavy duty truck. Do you know? Yes, it's heavy duty. It's meant for off-roading, and it's also heavy duty that it will pull. It has a great pulling capacity, 11.9. So it's better. The HD is better than a regular Titan for towing capacity, but it holds its own weight. Okay, if you look on Nissan Titan and pulling stuff, freight and all that kind of stuff, Nissans hold their own, and their warranty cannot be beat. Okay, it can't be beat. But yeah, that's what I decided to do. Okay, add that on. I don't know anything about hot shots. Okay, so don't ask me no questions. All I know, I felt like it was a good investment to get into because I can use it for business purposes. I can take around RVs. I can deliver RVs from one point to another, travel trailers from one point to another, if that's the least that I do. Okay, because all that is hooking it up to the back and taking it to another location. They have freight for that, so you could just do RVs. Okay, and the other thing that I could do is I can get a flatbed trailer put on it. I can move automobiles, and I can move flatbed freight. You know, anything that doesn't weigh over 10,000 pounds. Okay, the little ATVs I can move. You know, you can move those things. But the only thing I gotta do is I don't have any flatbed experience, so I gotta get somebody to teach me how to. Tarp and strap. Okay, but there's plenty of customers out there that will allow you to move hot shot loads. You know, with one thing on it, with a ATV on it, with one piece of equipment on it, or whatever the case may be. And it also depends on what area you're in. So I'm in a pretty good area. I'm right outside of Atlanta. It's a lot of things, a lot of manufacturers, a lot of distribution companies, and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, hey, what's up? We're gonna try and make this work. Okay, I jump in things a lot, but I felt like it was a great investment. Instead of paying on a personal vehicle, get a vehicle that literally pays for itself. Okay, all I gotta do is move a load. Now, you don't have to have a CDL to do hot shot. Like, I don't have to put somebody that has a CDL in the truck to move the load. Okay, but because I do have a CDL, right, the loads will pay more. Okay, I can move freight that pays more with a CDL. It's a whole lot different if you don't have a CDL. Okay, that means I can get a trailer that has air brakes. Okay. Any questions on that? Let's see. Is it better than a F-250? I don't think it's better than an F-250. I just like Nissan because of the warranty on it. I like it because of the comfort of it and the pulling capacity. But it's right there. The HD is comparable to the F-150, I think. Yeah, it's a little bit, it pulls a little bit more than the F-150, but you can still get a lot of things done. But yeah, I saw two 3500s, the dualies. Them dualies was really long, and I was like, wait a minute, And with the dualies, they had diesel and depth, which I really did not want. But I think that I can get a lot done with the hot shot. So we're gonna give that a try. So, you know, hey, hot shot people, here I come. Okay, Miss Diva is coming with her own authority, pulling her own loads in the truck. I just got to figure out how to, is it better to lease or to buy? If you lease, Derek, you can deduct the payments of your lease, right? If you're leasing a truck. You can deduct, like, you know, the payments of you making the payments on the lease. If you buy it, you really can't do that, but you can depreciate the truck, right? If you're buying it, you can depreciate it. You can also, if it's under your own authority and it's not used for personal, you can deduct the fuel that you use. You can deduct any repairs, maintenance, all that kind of stuff. Okay, if that truck is used for business purposes and it's under your authority. The insurance on it, I got personal insurance right now, but it will probably be under Progressive, and the insurance on it is going to run about $1,100, but it'll pay for itself. So if you consider the payment, the insurance is still low, and you can still make money with it. So, but yeah, y'all, we going into the hot shot business. Okay, one truck, one semi, one pickup. So next I gotta look for a trailer, a flatbed trailer, and I gotta learn how to tarp and strap and do all that kind of stuff. Okay, but other than that, oh, freight agent training. Freight agent training is, my website was down for a minute. It should be back up. If you're able to go to www.missdivatrucker.com. You should be able to go under the freight agent services and select the class there. If you having problems logging into the website or getting on the website or whatever the case may be, send me an email to missdivatrucker@gmail.com and I can invoice you and it will go directly to PayPal that way, okay? But we're going to get ready to get started on the 20th of July. Classes are 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday. Monday, sales calls, 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock. Tuesday, 5 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wednesday, sales calls, 10 to 12. Thursdays, classroom training, which is from 5 to 8 Eastern Standard Time, okay? Everything is on the Zoom. Everything I do is on the Zoom until, you know, it's okay to go back in the classroom or whatever the case may be. But I do have a classroom in the office building. So I opened up the other part. My office is on this side, and I opened up the other office across from that, and you can fit about maybe one desk. It does have a window, okay, and I'm gonna use that office. I think I'm gonna use it for to do the credit repairs over there. Any agents that I may put over there may be in that office that need a place to come in. But yeah, so now I have two offices. One is right there, and the other one is right across the hall. Okay, trying to buy up each office around me until I get the whole floor. Okay, let's see. Any questions about the freight agent class or freight agent training? Yes, you will be under a brokerage when you get finished. We're doing a little things differently. All the agents that have customers are in the queue, and they are receiving calls, moving freight, all that kind of stuff. If you haven't received or established your customer as of yet, then you get your login and you get your password. And when you get your first customer, then that's when we will add you to the Hangouts and also on the phone lines, so you will be able to move freight as well. I looked up Nissan, trying to find the zero thing coming up with is 1.9 for 72 months. It may have been just a special and it's done with now, or it could be that it could have been for that store. I'm not exactly sure. Okay, but I do know that they was running, and it may have ended too. I do know that they was running a special, and it's 0% down, 0% interest. So it may be off now. I'm not sure. Any questions for me? Jackie says, how will I know if we will be part of the upcoming class? You will. If you paid your money, you're going to be a part of the upcoming class. Usually, probably about tomorrow, I will start sending out emails, okay, for everybody that paid. And you'll get an email to me, from me, telling you, welcome to the class. I will send you out what is called the National Shippers List. I will also send you out some PowerPoint presentations. Also tell you what we will be discussing. What else? I have some attachments giving you my information, my personal information, for if you have any questions, you would give me a call and we just get started. So the first day, if you're not able to make the sales call meeting, it's fine. That is just where I make calls, okay? And I usually make calls for the agents. So they find their five shippers, and on Mondays and Wednesdays, I make their calls for them, trying to establish them a customer before the class ends, okay? I know, Derek, you don't want to ask some questions, huh? That's okay. I love questions. Do you have classes for us truckers that the OTR that are wanting to take your class? D, what kind of classes that you're referring to? I'm trying to get my girl Trista is wanting to do a class. And she can do a class on building your fleet and buying your trucks. She buys trucks from the auction. She hired drivers. She's a driver herself. She's been in the industry for a long time, and she's going to do a trucking class. Okay, so as soon as she gets everything together, I'll be announcing her class, because I think that would be a great person for you to learn from. As far as moving from, we both started at KLLM. We both started training at KLLM. I took the route of leasing and all that kind of stuff, and then going into freight agent. She took the route. She buys her trucks from the auction, and she puts them on the road. And she has a CDL. She puts drivers in them and everything. So I think that would be a great person for you to learn from. Let me see. How much is the class? The classes are $500. Okay, and you can get your $500 back if you move freight. Okay, I do not take out any commission if you for the first $500 that you move. So the incentive of making your money back is to move freight. That's what we're in the business for. Okay, we're in the business to get shippers, to move loads, and to make money. Okay, so if you want your $500 back, if I was you, you got to pick up the phone, you got to call your shippers, you got to move loads, and that's how you're going to get your money back. Okay, so for the first $500, I don't take out any commission. After you make your total $500 back, then you're on the 70-30 split. That means that I get 70, you get 30. Okay, once you build up, and that is not, some of y'all may get that confused with the total amount of the load, and that's not the case. Okay, so it's off of what you move that load for. So if you move that load for $100, okay, after you get your $500 back, so you have nothing, you're not out of pocket. Once you move your first $500 back and you got your money back, after that it's a 70-30 split. That means that if you take $100 off the load, that means I get $70 and you get $30. Okay, some of y'all may think, oh, that's not fair. Okay, well, we can make it fair for you. Okay, I'm willing to go up 50-50 if you are continually to move freight on a daily basis. Okay, this company is about growing, and in order for us to grow, we got to have everybody on board. So we want people that are going to not afraid to pick up the phone, not afraid to ask for the business, not afraid to negotiate on the loads, not afraid to move the loads and talk to your carriers. Okay, so if you want to be on a 50-50 split, all you got to do is move loads. Okay, I have an agent that's already on 50-50. Okay, because she moves loads constantly. Okay, now if you want more than that, you come under Brock. Brock can put you on 70-30. That means you get 70 and I just get 30. But in order to do that, you got to know what you're doing. You can't ask me for 70% of the load and you got questions and you don't know how to move the load and you're not moving it every day constantly. Okay, it's just not going to work for me. Is that fair? That is getting your foot in the door, building your book of business. A lot of people want to come in to freight agent or freight broker or whatever the case may be and want to make all this kind of money. I'm all for you making a lot of money. I want you to make a lot of money, but everybody has to start somewhere. Okay, you got to start somewhere, and you got to have some hustle about yourself, because nobody's going to call you. I'm not going to call you and say, hey, are you on the board this morning? I'm not going to call you and say, hey, are you putting your loads out there? Hey, have you called your shippers? I'm not doing that. Everybody's independent, so you're responsible for your own business, okay? It's up to you to make your money. So the biggest challenge that people have in being a freight agent or being a freight broker is making their calls. And and that's not a challenge at all. That's picking up the phone. It is so easy and so simple. All you gotta do, hey, this is Tamara. With whatever company you're at, with whatever brokerage you're at, hey, this is Tamara. May I speak to somebody in the shipping or receiving department, please? Okay. Which one you want? You want shipping? You want receiving? Shipping. Thank you. Hello, shipping. Hi, this is Tamara. I am the new account manager, and I'm calling because I need to. You guys are already approved in our system, and I need to know how I can be added to your load list and send my emails to. Or do you have an email address that I can send you some information about my company so that we can set up to be able to move your freight? 8 times out of 10, they're either going to say, we're not doing anything right now. This is who you need to talk to. Or, sure, Tamara, here's my email address. That's it. You can send an email to such and such and such at such and such. All you gotta do as soon as you hang up the phone with them is get your email together. It's already should be pre-done because I done sent you the template for it, okay? I done put in all my information, so all you gotta do is take out my name and put your name in there and send out the email. That's it. Once you get, you're gonna get one or two things back. You're gonna get a price quote where they're saying they're looking for a pricing on this certain lane or area, or you're gonna actually get a load list. Okay, so when you get that load list, you establish a credit. You get them a credit limit of $25,000. The agency, what I have, we're at we don't how much three is it $3 million in credit? I gotta look at the report. I think it's like $3 million in credit. So it's really easy to get credit. Okay, hand them some credit because they don't pay right away, and then you're good to go. Start posting the loads, start calling your carriers, start negotiating, and move the freight. A lot of people are afraid of what they're going to say, or I don't know what to say, or I'm scared. Let me tell you something. If you're scared, you may not want to take this class. We action people. We're not going to sit and just wait on, I'm just going to tell you the information. You're going to go about your business, and that's going to be it. I'm ready for you to go to work. Okay, so if you're ready to make that change, you want to start your business, you want to start building, you are not afraid to pick up the phone and say, hello, my name is Tamara. I'm with such and such company. May I have the shipping department, please? You can't do that. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. Once you get over that, and you can practice it now. I tell you what, you can save your $500 and wait till you can pick up the phone. That'll be better. Wait till you, because soon as you get in my class, after the first week, we making calls. After the first week, we making calls. We're getting in the system. We're going through the shippers. We're making our calls. We're sending out our emails. And once they come back, we get our credit limits, and we don't. Like I told y'all, where's my girl? Let me show you the bid that she got. We called, made sure that we are able. She got a contract. One of my agents got a contract. Okay, that just lucked up on. I mean, well, she does her work. She's a go-getter. From day one, she was ready to make calls. Let me see. Where is it at? She sent it to me early. I was going to show that to y'all. Let me show you what a contract bid looks like. So y'all can see what a contract bid looks like. Give me 1 second. And this is what it's like the tender system. If y'all never heard of the tender system, it's just an easier way that when you have a lot of loads that we can get them all at one time. So let me pull this up. Let me see. Come on my screen. Oh, if you're Theo Young says, are you still with LTI? No, I've been gone from LTI for over a year now. I've been gone from LTI for over a year now. So if you need to get in touch, if you got, any questions or whatever the case may be, call my toll-free number, 1-800-620-9235. You will speak to my business partner, which is Sherelle. Okay, and Sherelle can answer any of your questions that you may have. Okay, so call her at 1-800 if you got questions about the class, how to sign up, how much it costs, all those different things, how long it is. Sherelle can answer those questions for you because she is actually an agent as well, and she took the class. Okay, nobody better tell you about the class but the person that's took the class. Okay, so you can call. Have you heard about the class action lawsuit with them? No, I haven't. I haven't heard any information about LTI. Let me see. I want to make sure that I'm not showing you guys. Hold on. I'm going to show you what a bed looks like. Okay. All right. Okay. What is that? Okay. Let me show y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm going to share my screen. And I'm going to show you what a bed looks like. Am I sharing? Let me see, y'all. It's coming up. Give me 1 second. It should be up in just a minute. Did it come up? Okay. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Yes or no? No? Y'all don't see that? Maybe it's a lag on my part. I'm not sure. Okay, Jackie says she see that. Okay, Jackie. This is what a bed looks like. Okay. So instead of a agent receiving like 5 loads or 10 loads or whatever the case may be, this agent received 1,100 loads. Okay. So they go, like 20 of them go to Romeoville, Columbia, Pompano Beach, Orlando, Lakeview, all these different. So when you get an account like this, right, we price it under the contract price, and then we just move it that way. They give it to us and we move it. Okay, that's called a contract. Everybody, let me stop sharing. Everybody can do that. Okay, you can, get one of those that you bid on and you could obtain the contract. Okay, but it does take work. Okay, so but you got to build. Remember, you got to build. We all start from somewhere. I started from one customer. Okay, I think we was moving like maybe 15 loads. Okay, that customer, as a matter of fact, I need to give my customer, send them some candy or cookies or something because they was my first customer. Whenever you get your first customer, what I want you to do and you move your first load is I want you to take a picture of your load rate confirmation, load confirmation, or whatever the case may be. Put your first dollar in that frame and put it on your wall. Okay, I want that to be your motivation, right? Because you know where you started from, and then it automatically goes up from there. Okay, but you will if you work at this all the time and you making your calls and you sounding confident and you doing what you need to do, you're gonna get customers. Okay, work with those customers, put them loads on the board, take care of your people. You're gonna be fine. Okay, you just have to work at it. All right. Any questions for me as far as the class or anything? Yay, nay. How long I've been on here? Oh, boy. Oh, almost an hour. We got 10 more minutes. Ten more minutes. You have questions, you can ask me now. Or you can call the toll-free number at 1-800-620-92. Jackie, can't wait for you to start the class. I can't wait for you to start the class. I got a Jackie in there right now. This girl, let me tell you something. She plays no games. I'm so proud of her because she gets on the phone every day. She moved loads. I mean, she just got out the class. She moved loads. She called carriers. She's not afraid to ask for the business. And the surprising thing about it is she don't have any she doesn't have any transportation experience. Like, she ain't never drove a truck. She ain't in the trucking business, nothing like that. She came over to the class, jumped in it, and by the end of the week she was like, Miss Simran, I don't need you to make no calls for me. I got it. I can make my own calls. Lloyd say, hey Ida, Lloyd says, what Nissan truck were you talking about? I got the Nissan Titan Hd Pro, 4x4. Yeah. So the towing capacity on it is 11,900, and it's excellent with towing travel trailers, RVs, flatbed, freight like that. And it'll pay for it. It will pay for itself. I put it under the authority. So the insurance on a truck like that with the trailer and everything is about $1,100. Okay. But that truck can pay itself off in a year. My plan is to have it paid off within 1 year. So then after you do that, you go get another one, or I can get a semi truck. But I wanted to try Hot Shot. Okay. And with a brand new truck, you don't have to worry about the breakdowns and all that kind of stuff. You got to make sure that the tires on your trailer is all that, but everything is brand new. So all I do now is get a trailer. So if you know somewhere I can get a trailer from around the Atlanta area, let me know so I can go pick it up. Okay. If y'all do flatbed loads or tar pit or hot shot or whatever, and you want to teach me or show me what I need to do, let me know. I'm ready. So I can go and teach drivers or whatever the case may be. Okay. Let me show you what else a load list looks like. I can show you a load list. Let me show you another load list. I want to show you a load list without showing you the customer, because I don't want 50 million people calling these customers. So, but I do want to show you a load list. Let me see. Let me pull up one of my steel loads. Yeah. Let me pull out one of my steel loads and show you. I love flatbed. I didn't think I would, but I mean, it's so easy. It's tarp or straps or whatever the case may be. Let me see. They moving those. But we got about 7 more minutes, so give me just 1 second, and I can show you what a load list looks like. Right? With your load list, you may get it every day. They do update them and tell you what loads are available, what's not. So you have to keep up with the load board to make sure that you are posting the right amounts. My computer is extremely slow. But give me 1 second. I'm gonna show you what one load looks like. Let me see if I can find one. Man, I got emails coming in like crazy. It's so hard to keep track. I gotta do one-on-ones with people. So that's why I'm not able to answer. I gotta finish doing my one-on-ones with everybody. Let me see. Let me move over here, and I'm gonna see if I can show you what a load. Okay, this is a load list. Okay, I can show you this part of it. How about this? Give me 1 second. All right, I'll show you this. This is how you will see a load, some of the loads that come, right? Okay, that doesn't show you anything. Okay, good. Give me 1 second. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Can you help me get my authority? I can. I was only $3 to get your MC number and your USDOT number. But the thing about that is people wanted more than that. They didn't want me to just get the USDOT and MC. They want you to help them with the insurance, help them with this, help them with that, you know, the UCR, the IRP, the IFTA, all that kind of stuff. And for $300, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Okay, this is how a load list looks. Whenever your load list come in, this is what it looks like. So you got a load that is the total line haul is 1813, right? So they give you $392 for the fuel surcharge, $150 for drop charges, $125 for a washout, for a total of $2,480. Okay, it says no weekend deliveries, driver assist tailgate, and you must call a customer 2 hours before you deliver. Okay, the total miles on this is 980 miles, right? So if you divide that by $2,480, you're looking at what? Anybody? 2480 divided by 980 is what? $2? Is it $2.53 a mile? Somebody help me with the math. 2480 divided by 980. That's $2.53, right? No, yeah. Y'all ain't listening to me off this internet because y'all ain't paying no attention. I'm trying to have class and ain't nobody. I'm trying to have class and ain't nobody paying attention to me. When people get silent, it's time. It must be time for me to go. Okay, it's 59 minutes. I was trying to show y'all what loads look like, how they move, and all that kind of stuff. But everybody sleep. Okay, yeah, that's a reefer load. It's $2.53 a mile. It's 2 drops in Rapid City, South Carolina, South Dakota, right? And the thing about that is that you can always go back and ask your shipper for some money. Okay, so that's the starting rate. right? So whenever I get somebody that wants that load or whatever, they may want a little bit more money or whatever the case for the load, we always negotiate. Okay, we're in the business of negotiation. So anytime that our carrier is needing more money or whatever the case may be, we go back and we try to get the money for the carrier, right? Make sure that they're happy, that you're able to make money, and also the shipper is happy with getting with getting a load delivered, right? Okay. So, like I say, if you guys have issues or problems or anything like that with the website, you should be able to go to the website and make your payment if you do decide to come to the class. But other than that, we get started on the 20th. Okay, July 20th, Monday through Thursday. The class goes for 4 weeks. And that's it. That's all I got. All right, Jackie, I can't wait. I'm excited for you to be in the class. I think you're gonna like it, love it. Okay, and it's a way you can sit at home and make money with your computer. You don't even have to sit at home. Maybe you can be on your tablet. Okay, you can use your tablet, log in on the phone. Hey, this is what you do. You have your tablet, you got your nose right here, you got your phone right here. You could be on the beach, okay? And hello, this is Tamara. How may I help you? Yes, Tamara, I'm calling about that load that you got going from such and such to such and such. Hold on 1 second. What's your MC number? My MC number is 1217304. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me check on that for you. All right, you go, you check the MC number. MC number good, approved. Okay. Yeah, I got that load picking up out of wherever, going to wherever. This is a flatbed load. It is 6 foot. Somebody corrected me because I kept saying inches, okay? It's foot, all right? 6 foot tarp and 48,000 pounds. And right now we got about $4,800 on this load. You want me to go ahead and book it for you? Hold on, Tamara. Can you do any better than that? I was really looking at 5,200. Okay, I understand. I don't have 5,200 in the load, but I could probably get you 4,900 if you take $4,900 for it. You want to run it? Yeah, Tamara, give me the load for 4,900. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me make sure that the load is still available. Once I check with my shipper, make sure that the load is still available. We can do it for 4,900. You ready to go? How far are you away from the pickup? An hour? Okay, no problem. Give me 1 second. I'll call you right back, okay? Go over here. Hey, I got the load picking up for da-da-da. Now, you gave me 5,200 on the load. I got a driver that's ready to take it, but they're going to need 5,400 for the load. Can I get it for 54? Yeah? Okay. Okay, thank you. Go ahead and send me that rate card. Hey, I got the load for you for $4,900. And can I get your email address, driver first name, phone number, truck, trailer? And I'll be sending you over that rate card in a few minutes. For $4,900. I didn't get you an extra $100 on it. So we're going to do it at $4,900, and I'll be sending it to you over in a few minutes, okay? All right. Go ahead and send that rate card over. So I moved the load for $49. I asked for shipper for $54, right? So $49. My carrier is happy because he wanted some more money. I got him some more money. $49, $50, $54, $52, $53, $500, just like that. Would you recommend it for anyone that doesn't have it for transportation? Yeah, you can, Darius, you can get a truck like a regular pickup truck or 254 and do hot shot. But what I'm looking at is that the money is if you have your CDL. Okay. The money, if you work for somebody else, Darius, they're gonna want you to have experience. But if you have your own authority, then you don't have to go train or get no experience nowhere. And if you do a non-CDL trailer, because my understanding is they have a CDL trailer and a non-CDL trailer. And I think the non-CDL trailer is a trailer that doesn't have air brakes, okay? And you can only carry so much, because if it's over a certain amount, you're required to have a CDL. So if you was to get into the business, okay, shout out to Hot Shot Benny, okay, him and his dad, okay, because they are doing awesome. They pick up, deliver, pick up, all that kind of stuff. They piece loads together and all that kind of stuff. So if I was to do it, Darius, I would seriously consider doing hot shots with a CDL instead of without CDL. But I think, I'm not sure, I think that you can carry like travel trailers or whatever, because the CDL is going to be required with the weight, okay? Because you don't have to have a CDL to carry travel trailers, okay? You don't have to have a CDL for that. Anything that you, oh, I'm sorry, no, I got a lady that has no transportation experience whatsoever. She didn't know about a drive-in, a reefer trailer, a flatbed trailer. She didn't know none of the terminology, none of that kind of stuff. But she has a hustle about herself. Like, if she puts her mind to it, she's gonna do it. And the biggest thing is she wasn't afraid. She was like, tell me what I need to do and I'm gonna do it. Okay. So once we went over the script of what she needs to say to the customers, and even when she didn't know what she needed to say, she just kind of like went over it and said, you know, I have to get back with you or that, or sure, I'll find out, or whatever the case may be, and went from there. You mess up, Darius, these people don't know you, okay? They get tons of calls every day, okay? So they don't know you, so you don't take it personally, right? And you just move on, you keep it moving. I tell my agents, only be on the phone for at least 2 to 3 minutes. We're not trying to get no long dialogue about their freight and, you know, how can we help you, and, you know, what are your lanes and all that. We're not trying to have a 30-minute conversation. We're trying to what it is that you're moving, okay? Get on the load list. We're gonna figure it out once we get the load list. And no matter if they paying $10 a mile or $1.50 a mile, we can work, because it's all negotiation, okay? They will pay $1.50 a mile until I get a driver. Then if I'm the only one that has a driver or a carrier for them, they're gonna have to go up on the load, right? Because ain't nobody else gonna move it for that. But if I got somebody that say, you know, I'll take it or whatever, but I'm gonna need a certain amount for it to take it, we're gonna have to go and get the money for them to take it, right? And that's all about negotiation. It's all about negotiation. If you can just understand that everything in this business that we do is negotiation. We're the middleman. It's up to us to be the mediator between the carrier and the shipper. We're trying to make our shipper happy, because they got to get their product there on time and safe, right? And if they got to pay a little bit more money to do that, that's what they're going to have to do, okay? Because right now, freight is high, especially in flatbed, okay? So loads are going out $4 or $5 a mile in flatbed. They are not playing no games right now, okay? So you got to really be competitive if you got something that you need moved right away. Okay, because it depends on the freight. Now, it depends on the commodity too. If it's something that they don't need moved, if they could wait on it a little bit, they will. You know, they'll wait. Hey, it's not a rush that I get it moved right away. So, you know, they'll take their time. But if it push come to shove, and it's something, okay, that deadline is getting kind of quick or whatever the case may be, they'll come up on it. They'll come up on it. That's why a lot of times, if you book your loads too far ahead of time, you may could have gotten them loads for a little bit more money, because the more a load waits around to the last minute, the more urgent they are to get that load moved. Does that make sense? But Other than that, guys, I gotta go. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace. If y'all don't have any other questions for me, I'm out. I just want to kind of check in and tell you about the freight agent course that's coming up on July the 20th. Also, turning your liabilities into assets. Taking them personal vehicles, get you something that's paid off. Get you something that you could pay off, you could pay for, and that you're not making payments on, and then get you a business vehicle and have that vehicle make money for you, right? And it may not be a semi truck, but it could be a pickup truck, and you could do hot shot with it. And if you got CDL, that's all the better. Okay, now you got a vehicle that you can put under your business to make you money, and you can allow the business to pay the truck off itself, right? Especially if you're on the road. If you're on the road, you don't need no car just sitting at the house depreciating. You paying high car notes on. Get rid of that bill. Get rid of that bill. Get your little hoopty, right? Get us a little hoopty, something with some AC in, electric window, little radio. I ain't even got Bluetooth in my little van, okay? I had to get one of them little transmitter things and plug into a cigarette lighter. Y'all remember them? I got one of them little transmitter things plugged into the cigarette lighter. That's right, Linda. I can use the van as a sprinter van and deliver packages. You got to think that way, because tomorrow is not promised. And one thing that this pandemic has shown me is you have to be creative, and you got to have multiple streams, because you don't know when your job is going to close up, when they're going to lay you off, when they're going to tell you to go home. So, if I can't jump in that semi truck, I could jump in this pickup truck. If I can't jump in the pickup truck, I could jump and deliver packages around the neighborhood in the Honda Odyssey. Okay? So think of it that way. Use your vehicles or whatever it is that you have as a tool to generate you more income. There is no reason why you should throw away money on something like a personal vehicle that you got to pay all this money for that you can't get back. And I learned that it's just for status. It's just for status. I want to pull up in the Range. I want to pull up in the Mercedes. I want to pull up in the Benz. If you want to do that, you can go rent you one. They rent them every day. Okay, but I would rather have a payment on a truck that generate money instead of a payment on a personal vehicle. I may look good, but it ain't bringing a dime to the table. So we're gonna ride around in this hoop, okay? All right. Peace, love, joy, and happiness. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. See you on the 20th. See you on the 20th.